Hi there, I'm Krim. Welcome to the worlds I build, the stars I explore, and the battles I dive into. Whether it's strategy, sandbox, space, or action, this is where creativity meets chaos. So grab your gear and settle in. Let's make something unforgettable together.
Okay, I am brand new to No Man's Sky. Well, I've been playing like 30 hours, so I consider that brand new, considering some of my games are in the thousands of hours. So, they have this really cool thing called a Corvette that you can play in multiplayer, and your friends can come onto your ship and everything. So, come with me. Well, we built my first Corvette. So, you need to start off with landing gear. So, I will start off with one. I'm going to do hover for two of them. I have a very specific build in mind. So we're going to start off with landing gear. We place one here, one here. Come on. Let's see. Yeah, that. And mag field landing thrusters. Oh, that sounds great. I don't want them that close. I can't really rotate them, so I've got two, so we'll do this. Perfect. All right, so next we need to lay down some habitation modules. There's not really too much difference between the Titan class and the Thunderbird class, and I don't have Ambassador class, obviously, because it is grayed out. It's basically just the interior look. They all provide 3 cargo slots. So I'm going to start with a Thunderbird class, and we will put it... Forgive my camera angles. I don't know what that... Oh, let's get rid of that. I seem to have accidentally placed something, so you just hit X to delete. Okay. Alright, so we got that. So 2 habitation modules. You have to use habitation modules if you want to walk through them. These are ones that are structural, like the core ones. So the design that I liked, they used an Ambassador, no, a Titan class cockpit, but I really don't like the look of that. The Ambassador class tends to be more sleek and like more executive looking. But I like the Thunderbird class because it's a little bit more rugged. They pretty much have this almost the same stats. So if you're a min-maxer, you're going to build a ship for the stats. I am going to build it for the look. Speaking of look, you can change the colors. I tend to like to go for black and white, or what is the gray and purple? Oh, that's pretty. Gray and purple. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So you can pick that, and then you can pick each other thing, and you would just highlight it. You see over in the top left by where it says colors, there's a little icon that looks, I'm not sure what it's round, but that means you're not the same colors that you pick. So what you just do is hit G again and again, and that kind of just copies the color scheme. I love purple, so this is fabulous. All right, we are going to do some creative building in the back here. Another 2 habs. These are going to get moved at a later point in time. I just need them there because they're going to hold some items. So, all right, I need some S foils. So that would be under this. We're going to go Arcadia S foils. We're just going to put them along the side there, and then we flip it and put it along the side there too. Perfect. All right, what a ship needs is engines. So back to this page. I'm going to use the Ambassador sublight thrusters because they look, well, they look big, bulky, and very useful. Plus, they have some pretty good stats. So you see the stats by hovering over it. It's pretty easy. Boost 15% fuel efficiency, 11 maneuverability plus 5. It's some of these ones are better. I had wanted to use this, but it didn't look quite right with the ship. So the clipping is going to be fine. So what we're going to do is take these two boxes now, the halves. We are going to move them to the side because I don't need them there. I have other plans for that. We will put them here. So you see the whole continuity. Let's see. Colors, colors, colors. Yes, perfect. Okay, so now these three halves are flush. That means inside the ship, it's going to kind of have a T design where you can, each of these you can put down 3 different modules. It's going to look amazing. All right, so now we move to the back of the ship. We need some way to get on here. So I think the only landing bay I have is ambassador class. It will work. So let's just put it there. Yeah, it works. It's a little too sleek looking for the design that I'm going, but let's put some cosmetics here, some diffusers. So cosmetics. Hard frame diffuser. That sounds good. All right, so flip it vertically because I want to put it here. And then, is it not going to work for me? It doesn't like me, no. There we go. Where did that other one go? Let's move that. Just to kind of protect the look back here. All right. So landing bay is in, the diffusers. All right, so now let's change at the top of it. Turbine aerofoil. I really wish that they would let us sort this alphabetically or just something. Turbine airfoil. Okay. We are going to put it. I like that you can clip the designs. What I mean by clipping is it is going to kind of cover that a little bit. So flip the part. Make sure the same colors. Perfect. Okay. So that's looking decent. Kind of gives it a little bit of a sleek look. I'm kind of tempted to see if I can't design something from Battlestar Galactica or do the Slave One or Millennium Falcon. Like, there is so much to do here. It is just really amazing. All right, so we need a Silver Cruise cowling, I think would work here. Yes. Rotate it, and I'm going to line it up with those. Let's see how she looks. Make sure my colors are what I want, the gray and purple and the black. Okay. Yeah, moving the camera in here is a little wonky at times. It's not the best intuitive design for the camera, I think. But hey, it's what we got, so we will work with it. All right, so every good ship needs some way to power it. So what we're going to do is add a reactor. I've got several. Yeah, this screen. So, but we're going to add the Zenith class reactor because that's what works, honestly. Put it there. Look how pretty that is. And then something on the sides. Just to kind of make the sides sleek down a bit. I only got one of these, or I'd put that there. So let's go with the fuel cover. I think that would look nice. And on the other side, I like symmetry. Okay. Well, that looks pretty good. All right, and then let's something bulky in front of it. How about bolted joint? Okay. There we go. Now we're going to start building up the front of the ship. So we need something sleek over top here. Okay, Speedbird. Cowling. Cowling, cowling, cowling. There we go. Ooh. My friend built a Corvette and he gave me a bunch of parts. We went farming on planets. So you can basically build this for free. You don't have to buy anything. You just need time, luck, patience. You go to planets that say they have scrap and you can get all the parts you need. It took us a long time for me to get the final engine that I wanted. So it did take a while, a few hours, but it wasn't too bad. Could have been worse. Instead of paying millions. All right, so we need to work on the nose a bit. So let's start with 2 Arcadia blades. Blades. Like I said, I really wish there was a way to kind of make this a little bit easier to play around with. I know I have them. Arcadia blades. Right there, of course. All right, so we're going to put this right here. And on the other side, I only have 2. I kind of want to make them... I'll show you in a minute. What I wanted to do is to flip it vertically and then put it underneath the existing one to kind of make that. But I will go farm more parts and find it. So let's cap that off with the Super Cruise aerofoils. I like the look of. There we go. To kind of bring it all forward. And the parts will clip, but they look seamless when they do, so it is really, really nice. All right, now I need to bring that out further. Perfect. That way it kind of gives a continuous look to the ship. Makes it look a little tough. All right, so final thing is weapons. No, I need it. It looks a little unfinished. So let us slap on some. It is still decorative, but these rock hopper wing modules because they look like hovering things. All right, where'd? Did I further? No, I'll put them here. That looks good. And then flip it. Oh, that looks good. That. Look at my little fighter. Okay. Now we need to add weapons. I am partial to torpedo launchers. I like to shoot things. We also need to add some sort of shield. They are all 8%. Well, let's add the weapons first. So phase beam array. Do I put it on top or do I put it on bottom? Let's see what would. Kind of looks like it interferes with the landing gear. Or we could go on the sides. Oh. Well, that looks nice. So we'll hang it upside down underneath the airfoils there. Okay. And then let's add. I need my turbo launchers. So can we put this? Like these are just fun. it doesn't matter where we put them on the ship. It shoots the same. So we'll put it on the side because it gives it a nice kind of rugged look. All right, and now I need to add a shield. Deflector shield, do I want this tight? Oh, that looks funky. And no. And I'm putting it underneath because I've run out of space and I want to keep the top kind of streamlined. So we will put a shield down there. There's one gun. There's two guns. All right. Well, she looks good. I did name her, I can't pronounce it, Sleipnir. It's the eight-legged horse that draws Odin's chariot in Norse mythology. And yeah, she doesn't have 8 legs, but she will travel across the galaxies with me. Okay, so let us finish this loadout. I think that's... yeah, that looks good. So confirm changes. And it saves the restore point for just in case. So let's go take a look inside. She looks mean from the back. This is so nice. It's bigger than it looked. But yeah, so inside we can... I will do a separate video on how I decorate the inside. It's a little kind of rough looking. And it's weird because if you name your ship, it defaults, when you go sit in your seat, it defaults to the name that you were first picked. But it does say the right name. So let's take it for a spin. Main engine start. I play in first person, at least for the ships and stuff, because I find it hard to navigate if I switch to third person, but you can do that fairly easily just by using the quick menu and then switch starship view. So yeah, there she is in space. Let's try some engines. Shoot. Ballista, rocket launchers, phase beam, zoom zoom cannons. All right, I'll tend to keep it on the proton cannons. Photon, proton, and then warp. So this is my first Corvette. I got the design ideas just from browsing stuff, and somebody on Reddit had a design that I really like. So I'm like, let's see if we can't do that. I really like replicating. My friend built a Corvette that looks like Scorpion from the Transformers movie. It looks really cool. I will link him in here. I owe him a lot for getting me the parts as well. We've been playing together and having fun, and this game it's on sale right now, so it is worth it. The new patch just dropped. It is huge, but Voyager's added so much to this game that as somebody who's never played it, I don't know how it's changed, but it is amazing. So anyways, I will put this up. Tell me what you think. And if you'd like me to build some more or explore some more, I will show this when I have the 2 nose parts that I'm looking for completed. But right now, she does look like a force to be reckoned with. So thank you. I'm Krim, and I will see you around the galaxy.
Thanks for exploring with me. If you enjoyed the journey, hit that like button and subscribe for more worlds, stars, and epic battles. Drop a comment with what you'd like to see. And until then, stay curious, stay creative, and I'll see you in the next one, or I'll see you around the galaxy.